Give me 1 second. Again. Sorry, fellas. I woke up from a very rough nap. And my webcam light is doing things. Yeah, this song was kind of mid. It's like that new Patsu as well. With the flip. Live. Go ahead and grab the shareable link. And as soon as I finish this, oh my god, I just want the classics, dude. What the flip is this? Oh yeah, this one's one of the old ones for sure. Oh yeah, let's get the vibes up with this amazing music. This is like the Apollo theme song if you guys don't know. I play this like almost every morning. Like on my way to college. I wish I was kidding. Ah. Greetings, my pupils. How are we feeling? How are we feeling this fine afternoon? How's college? A little hard, so I took a power nap, but you know, that's said and done. So no worries there. No worries there. Oh my god. Start the lobby and let's make it happen already. The fans need this. I found the guy who really wants to play me. Alright fellas, give me 1 second. I'm just getting everything organized real fast so that the promotion is also at max and I don't have to worry about it. You know. This will be fast. This will be fast. Dude, there's something up with this light that is starting to bother me. I'm gonna turn this webcam light off for just a little bit. I know it's bad, but like, bear with me here. Not at home, sadly, to join. That's okay, bro. You just watch. By the way, I pressed the off button and it didn't work, so I'm done. I give up. I just give up. Getting a cut to get ready for homecoming next week? Damn! My glorious king looking to impress his lady. Ooh. I wish I could say the same for myself. I only make them run away. Ah, stupid. Anyways. I reached 2,500 on 80 ping right now. I am 2,400. You can do that and more, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I've been 65 to 70 ping in Florida for a really long time. Apparently it affects my performance as a player, but I don't believe it. Can you watch the debate or no politics? It's not that you can ask about... It's not that you can't ask about politics, but it's like, I won't have anything interesting to tell you. Let's remember that I'm a Brawlhalla player, so like, kind of stay away from it, naturally. Like, I'm just like, Like, what can I do? Like, how can I feel about this situation when I'm not really all that informed? You know what I mean? I'm just a student. I think I'll vote. I mean, I'm 18. We're kind of at an age where it's like, you know, like low-key I can get on that. Oh god. Oh, nice. Starting off pretty strong. Oh yeah. You're actually in a state that votes somewhat matter too. For the Reds, indeed. Indeed. If you're a Republican, you're probably supposed to be voting right now. Yeah, that's pretty much the case. If you're in politics, then you'll know that Florida's a swing state for Reds. I just know the basic stuff. Like, here, as Floridians, we have an insatiable conservative hunger. That's as far as I know. You know what I mean? Not a big politics guy. Oh, that was good. Thoughts on the new percent feature coming soon? Percent feature? There's a percent feature? My fault, fellas. I'm a little tunneled in because this is like that new Patsu. Bro, just delight. Press the button. I hate the grounded kit on Canon. It's the single worst agonizing like thing that you could displeasure I've ever had of playing. It's called Hit and Run by Patsu. It released like 3 months ago. I'm pretty sure most of it is sampled, but if it's not, that'd be huge. Because I just know him as the lo-fi artist. Alright. Fellas, do I get insect here? Nice. Yeet, stop posting burning houses is ridiculous. Like, okay, so for anybody who doesn't know Patsu, this guy is like the literal king of lo-fi who has saved my life. Here, peep this. Let me see if I can find the song that I was doing. Hang on. Real fast. There's like 2 songs, bro, that like you literally couldn't catch me at LAN without. When I was first starting, I used to play this guy like on a very like spiritual level. Like we can start, I guess, with like the first thing, or like the first song. We'll just peep this real fast. It shouldn't take too long. Surely if I get into music, I should probably be making lo-fi, but I'm really bad at it, so I made metal instead. So now I know how to do all of that, which is pretty cool. Spanish, indeed, lo hablo, pero solo de vez en cuando. Entonces, cuando alguien me pregunta algo en español, doy respuesta ¿cómo se dice? En español. Sorry. Also, guys, this has been my favorite lo-fi piece like ever recently. For some reason, I can't stop listening to it, and I've also been blasting it in my car. Wow, it still hits kind of, low, but all is good. Nice. What's up, Goat? Nothing much. Just very exhausted with my, what's it called? I have a tendency where like my social battery goes all the way to 0 pretty much immediately. Like here's what'll happen. Okay, so there's a mix where like the song that I was just listening to is also like in here. So like, yeah, if you happen to hear the same thing, then get it. I have a really big problem with that. Like, socially, dude, I'm like, I really want to get out there more, but I've recently held on to like the introvert life for a little while. Not the antisocial one. I don't hate people. I just kind of hate going out and doing going out things. Because there's like a certain kind of work that I have that revolves around me kind of just staying inside. And like, in that regard, I'm chilling. But like, sorry the background's completely black. I have no idea if that changes things, but like, can't say I'm used to it. Or can't say I'm not used to it at this point. That's Patsu? Yeah, it is. Patsu, my glorious king. Sometimes I don't enjoy staying inside, but for the most part it's been different this time around. Like it's just like I go out to do what I need to, and I feel like that being and for that being like all of my outside stuff being so productive for like 5 hours a day is like enough for me to kind of just like go back inside. So in terms of work, like my friends really want me to not like indulge in the pleasure of remote work, but like dude, I kind of want to work at home like really bad. Oh god, I messed up again. fan of this guy's music. Thank you. It's just entirely lo-fi mixes and the playlist that I completely keep away from everybody because it's just metal. What people don't know about me is that I get very frustrated very easily with everything. But I only mostly just show it on like a completely different like scale, I guess, if that makes sense, where it's like I'll just like I get angry, but like it's never like that strong. If it is, it's just like world's most insane crash outs. That connected. Please make it to top 3, my glorious king. I'm doing everything in my power so I can do exactly that. Outside of your games, I have just been so locked in. It's unbelievable. Guys, I think he's a Rayman player. Not too sure though. Just a hunch. Let's play on Demon Island. Let's play on the Rayman map. Yeah, GG man, I'm from EU. GG's bro. You played like you were rushing things, so like if there was a good way to assume it was just like a very aggressive player or just an EU player who's playing on lag. You play the same way Godly plays when he's on lag. That connects. Let's play on this guy's map. Biggest mistake ever created. It's not fair. I don't have that resource. What kind of read? What kind of read? This guy's a nuts. What is good in the hood, BJ? Why is it all black? Because it's like my soul. Misery. That was good, actually. God, axe. How I love you so. Bro, it could be like 5 years from now and I still won't know what to do against Rayman. Like 10 billion%. Do you see Luna's tweet? Is he back? I hope not, because that guy has been in a serious injury for a fat minute. Let's assume he actually took it seriously and started recovering. Because he did occasionally touch the game, but the thing is, like, I just can't tell. Buddy? Nah. If he is back though, good for him, but I feel like I'm scared. I'm just scared. He might literally play his way into another injury. Isn't he playing League now? He's playing a game that revolves the repetitive clicking of a mouse. I don't know if he's alive. I don't know if he's ready. I really don't. If I wanted coaching but don't know on specifically what, should I still book? If you don't know what it is, then I would say book like a replay review, and then I could just give you like a list of notes to just like look at, so you could just know about your option select maybe. You should add that Taros guy, dude. If I could add, I would, but it's full because I don't spend that much money on the game. Like it literally doesn't let me. Where are you from, Impala? So for me, I was born in Florida, but my parents ethnically are well, my mom is born from USVI, and my dad is born from Honduras. So I am Hispanic black. I get hit with here. I don't even know what the wave is today. I forget to include the room in chat, but like I do want people to just like step in, talk to me, because I'm actually very human. And if it's not obvious already, I am pretty autistic. But you kind of see that in my own like BCX like winning interview, which I made cringe on purpose, but now I can't watch it because it's cringe. You know what I mean? This guy's hits are so consecutive. This is GG. That's you because you have the Avatar Colombia. So my mom was born in USVI, but she was raised in Colombia. So I don't even know the context of that. The lore is so crazy and it goes so deep, but like, you know what I mean? So that offstage recovery true? Yes, indeed. You just have to dash it. The instance in which you can hit it is especially rare, at least in scenarios like kill scenarios. But yes, it is a very real combo. If Bo's not gonna get good, I'm gonna force it by learning literally everything there is to know about the weapon. Especially when the number of bow players has always just been at like 1. You know what I mean? I am stuck so far in this guy's natural flowchart, it's insane. That catch is high, bro. Thank God he kind of messed up. You can see the number for the room. Remind me to do it after this match real fast, because it's available. I just forgot for some reason. That is a crazy double whip. I did not expect that at all. Do I use D-pad or joystick? I use D-pad. I'm a D-pad enjoyer. I love D-pad. Or D-pad, sorry. D-light. But technically same thing because I play bow and sword. There you go. Sorry if I'm not talking a lot, but I'm just like chilling. We're trying out a new playlist in the middle of this, so, you know. Oop, GG. This guy is like Pierre X Switch about drift. What the flip am I looking at? Oh, he kind of plays like him too. What the flip? What do you think about greatsword players and greatsword? They kind of have a very heavy contrast between each other. The greatsword players think it's bad. Greatsword as a whole is just disgusting. Turns out that everything that I thought made greatsword bad was actually just hidden from me. Like, the greatsword players were actively just lying in my face. They were just like, oh, it doesn't have this. It doesn't have kill combos. It doesn't have insane coverage. Actually, you could jump and recover out of everything. If you do this one niche thing, then of course it's gonna not connect, but at the sacrifice of your own resources. So that it's just like, dude. Imagine if I made that exact same argument for my weapon. Oh. There we go. I think I've heard this song before. And I'm pretty sure it's Tokyo Ghoul or something. And I never watched the anime before, by the way, so don't count me on that. Nice. How do you lose to Godly back in 23? Do you know the mentality I was having going into that? Like, I already felt like I wasn't gonna make it. Guys, if you don't understand, my self-esteem and my confidence going into anything is like half the reason. It's like a good portion of how I even lose in the first place. Which sucks, because I want to get rid of it. I work towards it, though. It was really unlucky, though. I did not have confidence in my character. And I knew it was getting worse, but I didn't want to do it. Like, I was just like, yeah, let me go with the same character that everybody thinks is really good, even though she's completely gutted, and her bow kill power just isn't what it was before. Yeah, that'll work. Nice. When I went to BCX 22, the entire thought that was going into my head, because I had parents and everybody who was watching me after they found out that I was like so far inside of the tournament, that I was like, dude, like, what is going on? OMG, like, he's about to win. And they were like, bro, you better win. Or you better pray so that you get the victory. No! I've never won in my entire career! So I'm playing to try my best. I'm never playing for that stupid mentality. Like, oh, I'm going to aim for the victory. No, bro, just play as you will, because that's going to destroy you in the end. Why are there two Bunny Girl Senpai songs? Ew, I'm never saying that out loud again. With the cringy. And it hit late with the flip. Hang on, let me just turn on the classic lo-fi radio. Now the thing is, with the lo-fi radio, everything is like, it's like ambient lo-fi, but it's like, dude, it's all I've ever heard. So it's just like every song on the playlist is not unique, like, at all, respectfully. You should yell like that at LAN. Dude, not when I'm having like a mini heart attack during every set. So, the thing is, TOs at BCX were catching me having panic attacks in the middle of my sets. Like, every time they spotted me, they literally thought I was going to die. Mental is pretty much how things go from bad to worse real fast. Like, once you're at a certain level of gameplay, like, mentality is pretty much responsible for most of it. Nice. Do you like creamy stuff? Oh yeah. I swear I've seen this guy before. How do you disable backgrounds? This is just a part of its own, like, file. Which, by the way, okay, guys, after this stream ends, remind me, or before the stream ends, remind me to post the folder with the black backgrounds, because I actually have it ready. It's in my update server, so if you join that, you'll be able to have access to it, and it's literally just it's a very simple download. And of course, don't think it's like, oh my god, he's gonna kill us. What does he have equipped? What is he sending us? He's sending us a file. If no one has asked, how does the new Hertz update feel? I can't lie, I've been having board issues as a result. But I guess that's like something that happens with me where it's like the servers were fine, at least for me. Again, I live in Florida, so I'm like really far away, so this is as good as it gets. Like the rollbacks and everything, I'm just used to it at this point. Whoa, posture check. I'm thinking about CEO when I lost to Kaina and everybody was cheering for me and I failed the region and I want to kill myself. Like, imagine walking, like traveling so far from Florida just to lose to somebody who's like literally on jet lag, dude. Like, why even live? To be honest, like that's literally your career right there. Sigh, bro. I'm glad the wins that I have are the ones that I have though, because it's also strange because I'm also still the last win that North America has ever had, which I still find interesting. I think somebody brought it up to me a little while ago. They're just like, bro, when's the last time North America's won? Like, won since San Diego. I'm like, good question. Like, it's so unbelievable. And I try, but, you know. The competition that we have currently, like, Brazil literally plays to live, bro. It's, like, so weird. Like, their grind set is just natural, gang. My esports player told me that yeah, meaning trash weapons. That's not smart. Ah, yes. Zol, the god of hit trading, is just so bad. And Cannon, one of the most inconsistent weapons that also kill at yellow. Like, okay, bro. Ah, this input. What region is this? North America. I am keeping this guy alive for way longer than it's supposed to be. I'm thinking about getting back into the game, play Petra. She's gutted now, but like she's pretty much like a really good introduction to the fundamentals of like new Brawlhalla. Ember is like one of the best bow characters in the entire game, dude. Like, it's so obvious, it's incredible. GG. Wait a minute. Good catch, Us. You play Tesco on occasion? Like, Umber's really good. I just need to find a way to just play her consistently. Like 70 levels just sitting around, like I literally know how to play. Like I know how to play this character. Paula, where can I find your server? Glad you asked. Beacons.ai/Impala versus. All right, let me give you guys a quick rundown of what I'm gonna show you right here, because Katars are obviously like top 1, top 3. It's only overshadowed by Axe being Axe, but I'm telling you, bro, you can break even if you have the right character. Some weapons are better than climates, sure, but like, which weapon is good for your depiction of like improvement or whatever? GG's bro, your coach is tough, thank you. That's actually huge. Oh, great. Hold up, fellas. Like, I seriously enjoy playing Katars on a level that is so unreal, but like, I want to play it, I do, but you know what I mean, one at a time. Like, this stuff gets complicated real fast if you start to just remember that there are characters that have qualities that are just better than others. Like, Ember being oppressive, you'll never find in any other character. Impala stream, indeed. Indeed, it is an Impala stream. It's like really early too, so I'm probably going to be doing this for like a while. Bro, this guy's name is actually so hard. That's actually cold, bro. Oh boy. And then that. Ooh, the Sarah. Like, how do you... Bro, Katars are just so tied like that. They're oppressive. It feels just clean to play. Ah, unlucky. And then the back version of Nair is just nasty, as it normally is. I played against Baggets before, so that and D-Sig is just whatever, I guess. What? Is that grounds for a true combo? Because I actually low-key could not dodge that. Watch it just be like the worst specific of all time, and it's actually just super dodgeable. And then D-Sig on Katars just has like that pre-patch force that like makes it kill at orange in this day and age anyways. So like I can still break even. Your question left me kind of stumped. Yeah, I mean it's easier to. It's what I'm saying is like for me, bro. It would have been so much easier if I played a different, like a more meta-based character, like that had a bow on him. But at the time there wasn't one because nobody played bow. You know what I mean? I rather just focused on my juggles plus all the really promising things that just come with bow characters. Oh God. I see. Ah. Really big misinput there, but that's fine. You just play with what you think is promising, realistically, because if you don't create your own meta, then you'll actually be more stuck than if you just followed along with what everybody else is doing. Nobody likes copycats. And then that one's just like, NSYNC, I don't even have to explain, it's just very clearly a good sync. Ugh, huge misinput. I'm not hitting anything, no. Ah, I did the chase dodge a little bit too, slowly. And it kills. Oh my God, bro. I know it's a 3 defense character, but that would have killed even earlier. Just a little bit earlier, like maybe 20-10 damage. Play with Diana, sure. Wait, chill, don't laugh at me. Don't be like, dude, he's playing on YouTube. LMFAO! Wait, can we be nice? Can we be nice to me? 3, 2, 1. Also, fellas, real fast, if you ever want to help me, if you guys ever want to help me, like, by any capacity with, like, just, like, pointing out when there's super chats in the lobby, because sometimes I don't see chat, it takes a little while to load. So, like, just help me out with that. Pretty please. Thank you. But yeah, nobody plays Koji because he's kind of washed up. Like, the character's like top 15 realistically, but his weapons are just so good. Like the light attackerism you can pull off on that character is insane. But like, I'm used to it already because I'm not used to like using so many SIGs. I'm just used to using like very like niche, very useful SIGs. Wait, what is this banger that's playing right now? Holy, it sounds like jazz, dude. Oh, that's a D-light. Unlucky. There we go. Nice. Sorry, if you guys are looking at the Blasters gameplay right now, I've been playing this weapon for like 3 years before I dropped her. It was because Blasters were slightly less consistent and not so great at the time, because they were also actively getting nerfed. I just didn't know. You guys saw the vision though. Sick. Nice. Hooray! Terrific! Apparently it's a complaint that my frame rate is too high. Is that a thing? Guys, give me something really trivial to talk about. Not politics obviously, but like, you know what I mean? Something. Sometimes new dash gets really annoying. Nice. Trumper Kamal brings me the most bro. Okay, I wanted a question, not whatever that is. Chill on me. Old canon versus new. So you guys have to understand why old canon was reverted, or just literally gutted. Like, they completely reverted and reworked the weapon. It was because that weapon was basically one of the most broken that we've ever had. Like, that weapon was basically just like competing next to Scythe in that regard. Like, it was so, like, there were so many problems with it. The fact that it worked less like a cannon and more like a baton. First of all, aesthetically, is just doesn't really make sense. First of all, second, like that like side dare loop is like it was such a huge problem back then. Everybody was dying at 0. And the reason for that is just because like Dare had such little stun. It was just like, dude, you could literally carry the opponents to the other side of the stage since they didn't have that much variable force in the first place. Like, it was just bound to be very broken, and it was pretty obvious too. Like if you saw Booby play out Old Cannon, you just noticed how easily he took stocks, bro. It was crazy. You're from Colombia, have you eaten arepas? Yes, I have. Sometimes my mom brings them from like this authentic like Colombian place. I forget what the name is, but there's like this one arepa that's like filled with like carne and avocado and like literally just a bunch of greens. It's actually like insane. I am Steve. Who's the best player in Flow State? I'd have to check, but if we're talking Royale qualifications, it is fortunately me. If we're talking just like recent history, I think it's Bunny, personally. I'm like very clearly worse than them. I keep missing at like the most crucial time right now. Let me just... Can I get something started? If you could change anything about Brawl, what would you change? It's so easy. It's just so easy. It's literally new dash. The single virus that is maybe one of the worst players in the entire game, bro. Small exaggeration warning, but like, I cannot stand it. I can't lie. Yeah, Bunny's like the NTF. Bunny's NTF, so that's male to female. Bro, so new dash is it's not. Dude, it's not a virus, I swear, but like, it's like a... Alright, bro, so relax. There's... It's not hard to be respectful. Think how you want, bro, but never force your opinions on others. It doesn't matter what the situation is. This one just happens to be the most popular example. Oh my god. Cody had crazy flow state. He actually knows how to play. He actually knows how to play blasters like to a T that I or Luna would never be able to replicate. Any predictions for BCX? Dude, I'm like very confident that, like, as much as I hate to say it, I'm really upset, but like, I really do feel like there's something up with Brazil low-key taking it a second time. And I would be really, like, I say this respectfully, I've talked to you about it before, but I was like, bro, if you win BCX, I'll be the only guy who's not a two-timer. But it's like, do I want that? No. Nobody wants that. I literally want to win BCX a second time. I need to, because then I just feel kind of insignificant in comparison. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like the guy who did the thing. Yeah, even Luna can't replicate? I'm sure he can. It's just like the impact. The impact literally just makes Cody Travis like more well known in that regard. This is a Brawlhalla player with the most attitude. Probably Java. Like just like super like what do you mean? What do you mean like attitude? Like just like nasty or like what? I've been live for an hour, dude. It literally feels like not a lot of time has passed. Sorry if I'm not like out of ideas or things to talk about, dude. I'm not usually on for this long. Kind of starting to feel the fatigue, but I don't really have anything else to do today. I mean, if we mean like super feisty players, like there's no better place to look than the entire 2v2 scene if it's not very obvious. They don't hate each other, they're just all rivals, dude. Like, Hideaway, Experience, Cutie, in that regard, technically also counts. And then Snowy is just like they're all part of it, dude. They're so like mean to each other. They're very sassy, is what I'm getting at. But they know that already, and I'm pretty sure there's nothing that will change about it because they pretty much rule over twos, at least from what I can tell, so it's chill. I'm pretty sure it's just friendly competition though, nothing crazy. Who's the scariest player you ever fought? Like when you knew who he was, you were gonna face you were panicking? I guess I could talk about the only time where I was panicking, which was BCX 23. Like, I'm always panicking, like I'm always like on like my self-destruct mode. But if I would just say anybody, it was probably Godly. He's always talking about how he wants to be like a world champion and like how he's always like striving for it and everything. So like anytime, like he makes it so that he basically just talks about tournaments and like BCX like all of the time. It's just a thing he does, you know what I mean? So I'm not mean about it. It's just like his favorite topics, which is fun because that's like something that is healthy. Like you're supposed to have something to strive for. But his ambition for it kind of just like sits in the back of your head if you talk to him long enough. You kind of just like feel him subconsciously in the back of your head for some reason. I thought I was on the ledge. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing not scary about competition. I'm like, it's nothing I can't handle, but dude, there's nothing that like that makes me more upset than not being scared and also losing because I'm super stuck in my own head. Like, I don't know. If I fail to prepare, my preparations will fail me. That's the story. Ah. SA unfortunately does kind of have a grip on Godly, but I'd be lying if I said it doesn't low-key also apply for North America. Sandstorm doesn't really practice nearly enough to be like the best player right now, which sucks because Kyle is pretty much on the grind set 24/7. Like, you'll never catch this guy not playing, dude. It's crazy. Do you have a problem with the dash? Oh, let me tell you about it. So, when we were starting to play the game, everything was so much more like, or like when I was starting to play the game on old dash, everything was so much easier to see. You know what I mean? But, in that regard, bro, like playing on new dash has just been an absolute nightmare because everything is so invasive nowadays. It feels like catching landings isn't even half as good as it used to be, which it isn't. So the game plan had to change, and I had to swap characters. I felt like if I was playing, or if I was like going to go to another character, it was gonna be if something like this happened. But I would have never known this is what it entailed, bro. I've had such a hard time with new dash. It's been unbelievable. What's your opinion on Glitch about? It feels like he's like a gimmick that people are getting used to at the current moment, but he's not a bad player. Like, he has the clutch factor, and I'm pretty sure it has a lot to do with him playing guitars. But if he fights against the right player, he will pretty much lose. Like, and if he fights against, for some reason, if he fights against Scythe, it's pretty much over, because he has like a knack of sharking that puts him in such a bad position against Scythe specifically. Yeah, so kinda makes thousands, hundreds of thousands, technically speaking, in his country. Which means that it's just like, there's nowhere else to go but here. Like, this is how you could live. But in North America, it's obviously very different. But behaviorally, I mean, he's just a nut, dude. Like, that's the best way to describe him. Like, since I met the guy, he's like taunting me like, "Oh, Impala, you're so bad." I find him at a community tournament. He takes a game off me and he's typing "ha ha ha," and I'm just like, "Bro, chill, just chill." But he has none of it. But that's fine. I mean, it's just what he does. You know what I mean? He just has no chill. That's like the best way to describe it, but nothing I haven't seen before. It's just a nut. Like, that's what he is. I don't really know him though. I don't know him. So like, if I were to have a conversation with him, I'm sure it would just be fine. But like, the guy's a nut. That's all I know. And I think it just matches his personality when he's playing 9-dex guitars and sharking literally as fast as you can from one side of the map to the other. Ah, he barely caught me. That's a side thing. Lucky. Would Stingray be considered a gimmicky player? No, not really. It's like, yes, he plays for the gimmick, but that's just him optimizing his character to the fullest. It would be a thing if it's like, oh, he's a gimmick, and then as soon as his gimmick stops, he stops placing. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't really have that. Good catch, jeez. I missed that. Stingray mastered Brawlhalla? In a way, he kind of did. Like, he mastered it so much that he was able to teach so many top players. That they were always able to apply it better than he did. At least statistically speaking. While I feel like he was supposed to be achieving more in turn for how much he changed the pro scene. I mean, I'm always thankful, but nobody ever thanked him. We have to understand who he has coached. In most cases, he hasn't gotten coaching from Stingray, or sorry, Luna hasn't gotten coaching from Stingray, but he's always there to help. He's literally always there to help, and he did. One time, Luna was really struggling after LCQ, and he was trying to consistently just figure out, like, bro, how do I win? How, what is going on? I'm struggling. I'm losing to literally every player, and they're playing random, and I'm still losing. Like, it's like, this is Shu we're talking about. And they were like, okay, well, in that regard, let's go ahead. Let me give you some tips. And the first one, and the one that Luna strangely went with the fastest, was to never play according to what somebody else wants. In other words, playing really selfish and playing for like the highest reward. And then that's when Luna picked up Taros. So even if he never got like actual advice from him, it was pretty damn close. And then with Java, it was really unfortunate because what happened is like Stingray was consistently coaching Java for a while, and the thing was, what I found interesting was that it was really strange because after BCX21, like on the list of people to thank, Java didn't exactly include Stingray. While I'm sure I know the reason, it is still grounds to thank him, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's the guy who's coached you, or who has consistently given you like the advice to just move forward, quite literally. If you wouldn't know how it was, so what'll happen was Java would join the VC. He was like, bro, yo Stingray, how do you do this in neutral? I feel so awkward at this point in advantage state. What do I do? Stingray gives him the pointer, and he's just like, all right, word, bet. I'm gonna go grind rank now, and he grinds it out. He gets 2850. He's literally next up if it was a person. So I was just like how does somebody who I swear was just he was just handed pointers, and every time we would VC with him, the guy had something new, or he'd cheat something new as things were progressing. It was insane. But after BCX21, Java never thanked Stingray. It was probably I imagine it was a mistake. I swear it was a mistake for the most part, because that guy's influence is too high. Surely you thank him, right? But that didn't happen. For whatever reason it might be, it's chill, because ultimately I still gave Stingray the credit that he deserved twice. Because I was just dude, surely he earned it, right? Surely. Have I had a history with Java? Kind of. I don't want to get into it, of course, because I feel like enough time has passed to where I can like think about it differently. It does mess me up a little bit because it completely shifted my mentality on people as a whole, unfortunately. But it's weird. It really is. I know that sounds alarming, but I promise I'm fine. I'm better. It's been like 3 years now. I'm just like, I don't know. Like always gives you a little sinking feeling. What is this? What is this mid playing in my ear right now? There you go. But being a pro cause and effect, it's just a matter of if you take action, if you take like a proper action. Like, and it has to be efficient too, just like, you have to know how to actually succeed. Like, and removing excuses is like the best way to do it. That's why every time I lose, I know I failed, and it feels like the worst, because I can tell when something holds me back. So when I'm not being held back and I'm just losing to things that I'm not even supposed to let affect me, it gets really bad. So taking accountability? Yeah, pretty much. In what ways has Stingray helped you? He only helped me kickstart my career. Like, I can't give him credit for helping me in 22 because he stopped coaching me. Like, he was just like, bro, why? Like, I was like, bro, why won't you coach me? And then Stingray, like, he was pretty, like, upset about it, but, like, I should have seen it coming. He was just like, because you're competition now, bro, I don't want to help you. And I'm like, well, that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, it really does. Like who am I to argue against that? At some point, I got too good. And now I became actual, like, competition, somebody to worry about pretty much every major. So he let me go, like, literally after, like, my first 2 top 8s. But after that, I was pretty much on my own. But I was like, consistent 9th and 12th, but I was never placing too crazy. It wasn't that I stopped learning, it was just that I didn't understand that there was something more. Like, something more that I was supposed to pay attention to. Like, if you were to describe his coaching, a lot of it is just like, how do I apply my movement and my presence and use it to my advantage? And since I play Spear and Bow, that was like pretty easy to replicate. I haven't seen my webcam in a minute. I wonder if it's changed. Oh wait. Okay, we're chilling. Mind the depths of hell? Probably. There you go. Can you give insight on how to actually play neutral better? Let me start with the first thing. If you're playing neutral, bro, and you hit the first person, that's a neutral break. So let's remember that it's not really the entirety of the game. it's part of like a scenario, sure, but it's never like it's never like that important. It's just important. It's just important that you know what to do after the fact. Ah, that was good. Minecraft stream when, bro? I don't know, when I fall off. Dude, I've fallen off so hard. I'm so... Like, I want to talk about this now, dude. I am so sorry for my recent performances, guys. I know I still qualify for the Royale and everything, but, like, it's no excuse for me to just be, like, so close to disqualifying. You know what I mean? Like, I've been working so hard. Like, I really have. I'm trying. Online is not easy, and competition has not really been easy on me either. Like, I have a really hard time just like improving, and I think a lot of it at the time was just like, how do I structurally make everything like better for myself? Like I try, I really do. And then I find that my own head is the reason why I am getting so much worse. It's because I want to achieve something so bad that I will overthink every interaction in order to succeed. Which isn't good if everything that you used to do kind of happens for you naturally. Jesus. But I really want to make this Royale. Like, I've been trying. It feels like this is like the last time I'll ever have a chance at, or like a shot at the Royale. So like, I'm working. I'm literally working, bro. Like, I'm trying. Which also does come with its downsizes. My mentality has gotten a little bit worse. Sometimes things get irritating, like pretty fast. Any remote interaction with anybody seems to make me feel worse in like a bad way. It's like I am becoming weak, socially speaking, just because I really want to succeed. And I know how that feels, because this is how I felt during BCX 22. Like, just like during 22, going up to like the next part of like improvement, or the next part of like the chapter of Impala or whatever. How's qualifying for the Royale? It's just the top 4, like, in points. Oh, fellas, actually, I completely forgot to make this reminder, because I just saw the stream. 28 likes, Jesus. Okay, so, for anybody who doesn't know, by liking my stream, you make it all so much easier for me to expand to a wider audience, because, okay, YouTube streaming is already kind of strange in itself, but I just like YouTube more because, like, I get to talk to my supporters more than, like, people who just randomly stop by to tell me to, like, off myself, or, like, that I fell off or whatever. Of course, it's not supposed to affect me, but, you know, if there's a reason, or if there's a way that I can negate that, then by all means, you know what I mean? Oh, come on, die, bro. There you go. So based on your performance from the previous trials, you qualify for in the 4 best performances. Yes, indeed, that is how it works. And currently, I sit at 4th place in points. Winning, of course, gives you the highest chances, so Radish is currently confirmed. And so is Sandstorm. The last 2 spots are me and Balloon Boy, I believe. And then Marky Moo is just like under there. Again, liking the stream is a huge help. Without the likes, I don't go anywhere. You know what I mean? I wanna get preppy so when I stream on mobile, like for like shorts and everything, I could actually like do it in a way that's like more, you know, like viewer heavy. Because I also need your interactions in that regard. It's also easier to see my face through it. Sandstorm technically isn't, yes. But that would mean that guy would have to play so low, it's unbelievable. But even then, it's like he's placed first, fourth, and like what, third? No, he's placed double fourth and first, which is huge because of course, like the thing is like every player is really inconsistent like nowadays, which means that everybody's improving, of course. There we go. His ISP might go out on Sunday, but I mean, dude, he'd still have the capability to succeed. And oh my god, I just accidentally left the lobby. Oh boy, what do I do? GG. I can't even leave. Guys, we have to make another lobby, dude. Hang on. Oopsies. If Sandstorm's ISP does go out, I mean, ultimately, I'm pretty sure the guy would still qualify. First, fourth, and fourth is still like a lot, but Balloon Boy is constantly improving. So I can't tell, but the guy is like pretty much ready. You know what I mean? I'm gonna find it really depressing though if my Royale placement makes it so that I placed like fourth in points. Like they had to add another spot for me to get in there. You know what I mean, bro? I feel so bad. Like that's so like pathetic. I don't know how to explain it. Casting, dude. Am I still thinking Koji? Yes, indeed. I've just kind of retired it for a little bit, just to play other characters, but it's because we're running on a stream that has been so big on time that like it's just not what I'm used to. You know what I mean? Stop beating yourself up, bro. Do you know who I am? I am the god of pessimism. Sorry if I'm not saying anything again. I'm just like, I don't really know what to do. Like, I usually work this time around, so like I'm just like kind of stuck because I worked a little bit extra harder this time around to like get my assignments done. Do you run into Snowy and ranked? Dude, that guy queues at times that are just never like to be seen. It's actually crazy. I cannot find that guy, nor can I queue him no matter how hard I try. So what I'll do is I'll just DM him and ask him like if we can spar. And it just gives me the number. And Paul, why do you love to push it to your opponents? Easy question. So it's either I figure out the interaction now, or I will be forever scared and will completely like regress, like not learning anything. So being aggressive just kind of helps with that, because instead of being so miserable about like, oh, I wish I did this, I will figure it out now than if I just did nothing. So being aggressive just kind of helps reduce the regret, because there's nothing that I hesitated on. There's just things that I need to like improve on. Does that make sense? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what more there is. The Royale roster is just insanely stacked. It's unbelievable. Sorry, guys, my energy's really low. Sorry. Anyone know who Snowy's teaming with for BCX? It's pretty much, I'm pretty sure it's Fakey. Pretty confident it's Fakey. The reason why Java and Fakey aren't teaming anymore is because Java's becoming something crazy right now. When he was in 16, he was in college. Like, the guy is just, like, smart. Like, so intensely book smart. He literally looks like the nerd emoji, respectfully, but I wish I was him, though. Because, like, his whole shtick is like, the guy is just academically going to be something and more. College at 16? Yep, that's what he did. He started college when he was 16. Like, I remember he said he wanted to take a semester off of college to get better at Brawlhalla. And that was when he was starting to peak too. I should probably lock in. Bro might be young Sheldon. Okay, but actually though, why is Blood so like studious? I know why though. Let's hope I don't get red. Does that kill? Oh, we're good. Yeah, okay, cool. Do you lick Onyx feet? If by that you mean like cow foot, then yeah, sure. I can't lie, fellas. I think we'll do one more game, and we'll stop there because I am consistently reminded of like this homework that is like stuck in my head. And I should have ended the stream a while ago. I'm just like answering questions and kind of just sitting around and playing, which isn't bad, but it's like grounds for me to just be like, yo, let's go do something else real fast. Because I have a little bit more that I need to work on before I feel like comfortable like streaming for longer. One ranked game, please. Can't lie, I'm not feeling it. Like, I want to, but I have more to do, bro. I feel like a ranked game is just like an easy way for me to spiral to play more. There we go. Alright, we'll stop it there. Alright, fellas. Normally I wouldn't be streaming so much, but like today just felt like a day to just like play a little bit more than usual since I worked for it. I finished like a lot of important stuff. And I also have an exam soon, but that's besides the point. I'll see you guys on the flip. Yeah. I'll see you guys. Peace. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. It's been terrific. Peace or something. Smell Yusuf was on the skedaddle Sigma.